Right, I'm going to talk about the modern money theory and their critics. Dennis, what is the modern money theory? The theory noted that government can money finance its spending to attain full employment without causing inflation. According to Chris Myers in his newsletter, who described Warren Musler's simple analogy, who saw parents as the government who creates coupon to pay their kids for household chores, and at the end of the week we tax them about 10 coupons. The tax may be like a motivation or punishment for in terms of motivation, it will encourage them to work. So the message from the analogy was that government or parents have to spend for kids or their taxpayers to be able to pay tax, and that the government spending must be more than the tax so that the taxpayers can save. In the opinion of MMT, governments do not need to borrow from banks or private institutions, and that government cannot go bankrupt in the fiat money system, especially in the US. It noted that government can create money not necessarily by printing, but by electronic signatures, as electronic money in its own currency, since the government has authority over its currency. This is the point where MMT now noted that by so doing, government can create full employment and ensure price stability while ensuring price stability. This is where the problem comes. The basic criticisms of MMT was from the Keynesians. Orthodox mainstream economists also criticized, like Scott Sumner in 2011 write-up. Keynesians raised an interesting argument against the MMT. This was more elaborate as I read in Pali 2015, his article titled "The Critiques of Modern Money Theory Are Real." The basic criticism was that the MMT lacked the suitable consideration for inflation and have failed to produce any theoretical model to illustrate its claims on attaining full employment and price stability. The conclusion was that MMT is based on unsubstantiated economics. Well, even though the critics have stated that the proponents of MMT, especially Timothy and Gray, have reinvented the old monetary theory. In fact, they put it as reinventing the wheel. I still feel that the MMT has genuinely offered a closer understanding to how the political economy can escape financial shock, especially in the short run. This can be in the case the Italy and the Greeks with a lot of debts. MMT is saying government can money finance its debts. Thank you so much for references. Please like and share. Bye.